reasons why it's hard to lose weight is because our bodies really are not interested in it. We're all up here saying, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight. And our body's saying, I don't think so. Now, there are people in this group that if I didn't weigh them in every week, I would say they are lying. If they said, Ellen, I weigh like 170 the next week, Ellen, I weigh 170, I'd say, I bet, come on. There are people who've weighed 170 for 20 weeks in a row. And you say, why? Because their body likes 170. Their body is saying, I'm all hap-dappy at 170. I lost 140 pounds, boom, bang, boom. And then my body said, I like it where you are. Now, I've tried fasting, I've tried this, I've tried that. Now what I'm saying is, God, your will be done. I will continue to do the right things. We got to kick it up. I look at my log every week and I say, what can I do a little differently? Our body uses food as its source of survival. We survive by eating. If we cut out the calories, the first thing the body's going to do is go, what are you doing? Where's all my food? Now, if you've been eating Whoppers with cheese and fries and ice cream and cookies and candies and cake, you're going to lose weight a little faster if you start eliminating those. But if you've eliminated all the really bad things and you're still not losing, then you might have to exercise. I hate to say it. Or you might have to go to a nutritionist, and the nutritionist can take a look at your food log and say, you know what? Do you know how much sodium? I had one person get mad at me. They said, Ellen, I gave up the bread. I did this. Now you're telling me sodium? They were mad at me. I'm like, I don't put the 2,000 milligrams of sodium in the healthy choice foods. You know, they do. That is what I say. Try to eat as many natural foods as you can. Because you take a look at those labels, and you might be having 4,000 and 5,000 milligrams of sodium a day. Anyone can starve themselves and lose weight. That is why I'm not a big proponent of those prepackaged foods. I am just not. You know, look at the movie stars like Oprah. I hope you don't mind if you see this, Oprah. I mean, she's rich. She's rich, and she has chefs, and she has trainers, and she struggles with her weight because it's hard. It is hard. That is why I believe the perfect solution is to eat a little less, move a little more, and it will all catch up with you in time. And if your body, if you weigh 160 and you're healthy as a horse and all your numbers are great, and in your mind you want to weigh what you weighed when you got married, maybe that's not going to happen. You know, we need to really take a look and be content. I've had, oh, here's something else. I had several people say to me, but this morning I weighed blah, 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 blah. Or yesterday I went to the doctor's and I weighed blah, 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 blah. It doesn't count. Once a week, I tell everyone to weigh themselves once a week here at Pray It Off. Because that's the number that gets written down. I don't care if there's a 10-pound discrepancy from what you weigh buck naked at 5 o'clock in the morning to what you weigh here. I write down what you weigh here. So I encourage you not to weigh yourself. Now, certain people say to me, but Ellen, it keeps me on track. Just don't tell me about it. I don't want to know what you weighed this morning because I'm not going to write that down. Be content with losing one. Many people in session 9 came in here today and they lost a pound. And the look on their face was like, are you kidding me? 1 pound? 3,500 calories is a pound. That's eliminating 500 calories a day. That is a good weight loss. If you lost a pound every week for a year, that would be 52 pounds. I think losing 52 pounds in a year is great, if that's what you have to lose, of course. Now, to lose 2 pounds a week, you have to give up 7,000 calories a week. 7,000, which means 1,000 calories a day. Now, if you're eating 5,000 calories and you go down to 4,000, maybe that's, but if you're eating 2,000 calories and you go down to 1,000, you might get hungry. That's where the exercise comes in. If you can burn some of those calories with exercise, you can eat more. Why do diets fail? Sister Maureen, by the way, I talked to Father Pryor and I talked to Sister Maureen, and we're going to start the healthy exercise here at Holy Family, which is Tai Chi Cha. The only thing is she might have to go out of town. She's going to let me know, and I'll get back to you. But we're going to do it either starting in February or starting in March. It's $5. We're going to do it down here. It's low impact. It's just breathing in different positions. And you might say, how's that going to help me lose weight? Well, if you're praying and breathing and thinking about God, what aren't you doing? You're not eating. That's how it's going to help you lose weight. Also, when I say permanent changes in eating habits and exercise are required for sustained weight loss, the operative word there is
permanent.
Permanent. Remember Jesus Christ Superstar? We need a more permanent solution to this problem. One of my favorite lines. We say it around the house all the time. We need a more permanent solution to our weight loss efforts. Because somebody came in here tonight and she said, oh my gosh, I remember you from Weight Watchers. Who doesn't remember me from Weight Watchers? I lived there. I was there every minute. But I gained the weight back. I lose 100 pounds, gain 100 pounds. The only thing that's keeping me from weighing 338 today is sitting right in front of me. We come every week, we don't weigh 300 anymore. We just have to be vigilant. We have to make permanent changes. And what's really funny is some people get depressed just beginning to start to think about losing weight. I had someone who joined last week call me and say, I can't do this. And I said, well, what can't you do? She goes, well, it's just too hard. I go, it's Friday. You joined last night. You know, let's talk about this. And she's here, and she let me tell this story. Because just the thought of it, just the mere thought, why want to eat Snickers when I want to? Why can't I just drive through McDonald's and have what I want? No one can see me. No one knows. You know. God knows. If we could eat whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted to, we wouldn't have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and we wouldn't be obese. The fact of the matter is, we can't. Now, are there going to be days where we can treat ourselves? One person here would treat herself Thursday night, because I don't see what you eat once you leave here. Because notice the log starts on Friday. So what you eat after the meeting is not logged anywhere but in your mind. You know. Also, you know, I'm not knocking gastric bypass. I'm not knocking gastric bypass. I feel there is a need for it, and God bless people who've done it. That's not the magic bullet. Nutrisystem is not the magic bullet. Jenny Craig, the gym, nothing is the magic bullet except here. When you say to yourself, you know what? Like that movie Network, I'm mad as heck and I'm not going to take it anymore. Until you say to yourself, I don't want to be huffing and puffing. I want to, for one time in my life, just say, I'm at my goal weight. Which, by the way, July 27th and 28th is, and I said on my tweet today, which, by the way, you can follow me on Twitter. I said on my tweet today, it must be a typo. I got my invitation for my high school reunion, and in the invitation it said the 40th. How is that possible when I am so young? How is it possible that I could be going to my 40th high school reunion? It's July 27th and 28th. I do not believe that you should try to lose weight for a wedding, a reunion. I think you should try to lose weight to be healthy. But isn't it nice to have that little carrot out there and that last 30 pounds to go? And remember how I said I was going to walk into my high school reunion? I will. The thing is, already, right now, I weigh less than I weighed in 1972. So, and the thing is, the people you love, they love you no matter what you weigh. Bobby, I'm going to stop right there.